Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here at the Pro Gaming Series 2017 Spring Promotions and Relegations. We are down to Game 2 in this second best of 3 series played between Vindicator Esports Club versus Cerberus Esports. We're Shoutcasters. I am Shibu with 149 and with me is Aika.
Yes, alright guys, is this gonna be the 2-0 coming in from Cerberus Esports? Just to remind you guys that they are, again, the team that's coming from the Pro Gaming Series,
Yes,
or is this gonna be where Vindicator Esports stages their comeback and make their way from the LCL to the Pro Gaming Series? We will know as we head into Game 2 and see which of these teams actually rise above the other.
Yes, we'll see kung ano yung magiging adjustments natin pagpasok natin dito sa drafting phase because it's clearly there are a lot of adjustments in a sense na may sorpresa na nakuha dito. Vindicator Esports Club. First up is on the vein dito ni Marky. Second would be the Rise on Trevor. But the big question is if you ban the Rise, which they did, you got banned. Actually, inalis pa rin yung Ivern. So ayaw pa rin talaga. They don't want to deal with any Ivern coming in from Cerberus Esports. Ano yung malaking tanong? Kasi the next ban here would be a Jin. Or either they pick up the Jin. It's gonna be a Poppy ban.
Yeah.
Let's see if this is going to become a Jin. It's gonna be a Zac pick.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're with bans on the Ashe and the Lux. It's highly likely that Marky is going to pick up the Vayne again because as we know, it's actually very difficult for a Vayne to deal with these champions.
Yes, and mas may potent pa rin to be said na kinilala natin si Marky sa Jin. Jin is still strong right now despite the nerfs on the armor penetration, converting that to lethality, despite the nerfs on the one of his core items, Yunus Ghost Blade. Still, atas pa rin ang press at win rate ng ating Jin. Let's see ano gagawin ng Cerberus Esports.
Yes, but with a ban on that Rise, actually, in response, Cerberus Esports finally picks up that Syndra. They did hover over this earlier, and it seems that Trevor is or has been actually practicing this champion just for this series. So they picked that up and they might actually prioritize and go with this Rek'Sai.
Yes, and Cerberus Esports doesn't feel the need to rush the pickup of the Jin. They still have two options actually for the ADC. Meron silang Vayne, okay? Meron silang Jin. They can even opt for picking the Ezreal. Siguro masyado pang maaga si Marky. Patingin-tingin na lang ng buko. Mga kaibigan, you know, maybe entering this game quite confident given that all of his options in the ADC champion is available. But Vindicator Esports not revealing anything yet in the bottom lane. Instead, first, they're gonna reveal LeBlanc.
Yes, a LeBlanc there, so quite very different from the Ahri, but at the same time is better in terms of getting those picks. I have a feeling that apart from Ahri being quite mobile, they might have also actually picked that up earlier to use exactly as that kind of champion, but they weren't able to do that. Instead, they go with the Draven pick, and from what I know, this is actually Cute's comfort pick, his favored champion in the bot lane, and they did show this in the LICC,
and in the game 1 of LICC,
no
actually, with, you know, no success yet. So, ito na naman tayo, hindi ko alam. Is that their mindset right now? Will they really go for just, let's go for the comfort picks? Maybe we can still get this if we're very comfortable, if we're not forcing things, and let's go with our instincts. Ganun siguro. Kasi kanina rin, there's a call for Vindicator Esports to be more proactive in terms of engages, in terms of the level 1. Early game presence. Ganun. So, ganon.
And they actually go with the Jin.
Raven, of course, there's no need to pick up an Ezreal, not even the need to pick up a Vayne, you know. Remember the lane, let's go for the Jin. Let's just dominate this all throughout. So, Cerberus Esports, again, rolling another really nice draft so far para sa larong ito. Available options for Vindicator Esports Club would be the top lane and their support would be the biggest questions. Interestingly, we are seeing a Nautilus. Suzaku, I've seen a fair share of players na lalaro ni Suzaku on this Nautilus, but this could be swapping as well on Shadow. Pasok pa rin ito sa mga support picks ni Shadow to pick up another Trundle. Might be more, but for this, maybe they want another point with clean support. Maybe I was thinking of Tarik, pero hindi na pala point
But again, this is scary actually, based on how the lineup so far from Cerberus Esports is going. They're really going for that lockdown on the carries there. It's very scary. We have the hook coming in from that Nautilus. We again have the very annoying Skarner. We have the stun from Syndra. And at the same time, Marky on that Jhin, it'll be very easy for him to actually follow up on any of these tools that his teammates have. At the same time, that's why in response, Vindicator Esports picks up that Morgana
Yes.
to mitigate all of that lethal damage or lethal skills that Cerberus Esports brings into this fight.
So, yun na nga. Pasok sa support pool ni Shadow yung
Aha.
Nautilus. So, gonna pick up that Morgana. Really nice pick up, diba? Counter
Yes.
for that engage ng Nautilus. Pero still, ang taas pa rin ng damage threat. Ang taas pa rin ng damage threat sa bottom lane na to ng Cerberus Esports. At actually, ang pinaka gusto ko i-highlight dito sa drop na to is we have the Nasus pick up.
Yep.
Ng Cerberus Esports. Nasus pick up na, pinik after makakita ng Swain. After makakita ng
Yes.
Swain. It's very unlikely, I don't recall, aside from the AX squad and from the Iloilo games na nagmo-Morgana top lane sila.
Yeah.
Viable. So, it's very likely Swain yung nasa top lane given that meron ng Morgana. At interesting, ang ipipick up dito ng Cerberus Esports, as I mentioned, Nasus. What's the thing about this Nasus? There's this running build on the Nasus where you pick up 2 Doran's ring
Yeah.
plus the corrupted potion. So, go for that push. Fast push Nasus. Hindi yung stack up Nasus. Tapos, gagawa ka rin ng Cicerone Portal. Minsan, pwede pa rin. Okay din naman banner of command ka. Pumodo ka sa banner of command. So, just go for that heavy push in the top lane. So, you put a lot of pressure in the top lane because of the Nasus. Because of that kind of itemization, because of the double Doran's Ring plus the corrupted potion, yung mana pool mo, safe na.
Yeah.
Despite building up standards sa isang Nasus in terms of mastery,
Yeah.
in terms of moves. Plus, andun na nga yung durability given ng Cicerone, tsaka given ng banner of magbabanner of command.
And again, at the same time, Suzaku will not need to join his teams actually. He won't be pressured to join his team for those team fights at any point until maybe the late game. He's free to actually just push down his own lane, do that split push because again, the rest of the team is not lacking the aggression or the skills that's needed to pin down the vital carries of Vindicator Esports. So the key here for Vindicator Esports is to make sure that Cute actually ramps up in that bot lane because we know that a Draven that does not get kills
It's
is
not
a
a Draven.
useless Draven. It's not a Draven.
Not a Draven, oo.
So Cute here is very, very vital for this team to actually do well in this game because
A
again,
Draven na not in the League of Draven. Yun yung pangalan ng
Yeah.
passive niya.
exactly. So even if the rest of the team actually does well, if Cute doesn't, it's like you're playing with just 4 people.
Oo, talaga. Kailangan talaga ng Draven na to. Yung damage, kailangan pagpasok niya ng mid-game, at the very least, surely that may one full item na siya. If yung mga teammates na rin, papasok na rin sa mag-good roll. Pero kung gusto niya mag-carry pagpasok ng mid-game, dapat meron siyang around 2
Yeah,
full
yeah,
items. Kasi
definitely.
the game for Draven is snowballing. Pag snowball.
Yeah, and
heavy
he
snowball
becomes
siya.
very scary actually when he snowballs and all of that unexpected damage. And I'm pretty sure the Jhin is going to have a really difficult time if Cute manages that. If not, and the Jhin actually plays it safe, stays away from the range of that Draven, and just relies on the curtain call since Draven can't really escape from that. If he manages to get a hit, then that could be the counter to that. At the same time, the LeBlanc, they have to use it very strategically, especially in the early game.
Yeah.
Get those pickups from the get-go,
Foil.
and they should be relatively
Foil the plans dito ng
Yeah.
Cerberus Esports because Cerberus Esports is picking up have big composition sa
Yeah.
game na to in the form of the Gene, in the form of the Nautilus with that Nautilus Ultimate plus, the Ultimate 10 ng Syndra. Unleash power, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
yun nga. There's a lot of ways for you to basically, when they get onto you first,
Oo.
you're sitting duck, you're
Draven.
helpless, you're just gonna die. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be on Draven because
Very
LeBlanc
hard.
still
Oo.
has escape mechanisms.
Ang hirap nito para kay Cute. We really have, this kind of doon sa Draven ni Cute as he gives this into the game, as he puts this into the game. Given the champ piece na
Yeah.
available para kunin siya.
Yeah.
Kasi yung play dito, ang aga rin pinikap ng Draven.
Yeah, yun
Oo.
nga eh. Parang, I don't know if you guys are just really brave or you guys have been practicing for a while on this Draven and are confident that you can keep him safe. But otherwise, it's it's a very
Maybe
risky situation they're getting into here in
It's a
game 2.
statement. It's a statement of saying this is our final stand. We're gonna do our final stand
Yeah.
with a smile like Draven. Di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi yung kay Draven, wala kang makikitang bahid ng kahinaan sa ngiti niya
Yeah.
Ganun yung mukha ni Draven Kahit namatay na, nakangiti pa rin yung actually.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Because at least if they fall down here, they're able to showcase their comforts or their strongest picks and go down again with a bang. But at the same time, because of these picks, they might actually find the passion and you know how it is when people become inspired and come out with those unexpected victories. You won't know.
Unexpected victories, and so far, nakita lang naman natin, though this is baseless for the analysis ng game, ang trend natin ngayon sa ating promotions ay best of 3
Yeah.
na nakakompleto.
Yes.
So wala tayo ng game 3, umabot tayo sa game 3. Will this be the only best of 3? Will this only be the promotional match na hindi aabot tayo ng game 3? It's very likely because of the showing up na pinapakita dito
Yeah,
ng
definitely.
Cerberus Esports. Let's see. Right now talaga, again, we have the biggest questions pa sa composition dito ng Vindicator Esports Club. Again, hindi na sorpresa to sa ganitong composition kung paano man ito gawin ng Cerberus Esports, kung paano man sila nakabuo dito pagdating sa draft, 'di ba? So may odds ulit para sa Vindicator Esports Club. Let's see kasi nga, as we mentioned earlier, ang kinailangan ng Vindicator Esports Club as well is to be proactive.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
when you're comfortable with your pick, mas proactive ka.
And actually on that, being proactive, what will render the tools or the skills of Cerberus Esports useless? It's when you actually don't have a fight. Kasi they can lock you down, but what you need to do is take them out first before they can even lock you down.
Unahan.
So that's the threat of a steamroll Draven can do that. At the same time, a really good LeBlanc as well, a
Yes.
really sneaky and good LeBlanc as well can do that. So if they manage that, this is going to be a very interesting game to watch. And interesting it is because, guys,
Let's
give
go.
it up. We are heading into Game 2 here on the Summoner's Rift. Again, this is your League of Legends Pro Gaming Series 2017 Promotions and Relegations between Vindicator Esports and Cerberus Esports.
For the champion rundown, on the blue side, we have Vindicator Esports Club. In the top lane, you have spread for the Swain Jungle Rufame on the Zac. In the mid lane, it's gonna be Faker for the LeBlanc, and the bottom two is gonna be Cute on this Draven ADC, and Zarya on this Morgana support.
Yes, and on the red side from Cerberus Esports, we have Suzaku in the top lane, Life Howling on that Skarner jungle, Trevor on the Syndra in the mid lane, and Marky on that Jhin ADC, and Shadow on that Nautilus support.
Gaming.youtube.com/user/bhgarena/live. We are live as well on the Garena Pro Gaming Series Facebook page. So be sure to share the link, take a screenshot, invite your friends in, at sama-sama tayo ng mga kaibigan natin at mga kapwa summoners natin na matunghayan ang isang napakagandang laro muli ng League of Legends na pwedeng makita sa ating bansa. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Both standard starts pagdating sa ating junglers, but what can be seen here is Krog start. Nag-Krog start dito si
Do
Life
some
Howling.
nice.
No, wala palang Krog. Okay, pala, mas delayed pala yung sa bottom Krog. But you could see the cheese to be done here by Rufame.
Yes.
He's gonna go for the red buff Krogs, go for the rush level 3. Let's see if he's gonna go for the gank in the bottom lane. Yun ang
Yes.
malaking tanong. Kasi si Life Howling definitely, after clearing this Raptor camp, not gonna reach the level 3 mark.
Yep. And he's also quite low there. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Faker, this LeBlanc is actually doing exactly what we were talking about, getting that first blood early on to Trevor, putting in the initiative to actually poke him down. And I'm sure Trevor did not expect that 2 minutes our LeBlanc would do just that.
Tempo, ang lakas ng burst ng LeBlanc. Ang pinahina kay LeBlanc dito is yung time na makapag-chain ka ng skills. Yun
Yep.
lang naman. Pero dinagdagan yung burst capability talaga ng LeBlanc. With that passive, every skill actually can now have like this sigil of malice like rock.
Yeah, but
Pero,
I like the gusto there coming in from LeBlanc. Definitely, Trevor obviously was not expecting that at all.
Yes.
So he was fine getting poked actually in that mid lane, but he just went in and secured that kill. So that is a nice start, and actually will feel good for Vindicator Esports. They'll definitely feel more confident, and hopefully that channels onto Cute as well here, and have the same kind of strong start in the bot lane.
You can see also the story here that Cerberus Esports is wise enough to expect the true family is gonna go for that level 3 cheese.
Yeah.
So that will prompt Life Howling to take the blue buff ni Rufame dito.
Yes.
Pero what happened was Rufame was also wise enough na
Kunin din.
I think kinuha yung blue buff ko. So let's go for the blue buff. Kasi
Yeah.
parang hindi ganun ka-aggressive itong bottom lane ganon. Tapos tamang scout din nung mga scurrying plants
Yeah.
doon sa blue side jungle at naghumingi din ng suporta mula kay Tarya itong si Zac, si Rufame.
Yep.
So yun, they managed to successfully mirror the invade on the counter jungle.
Oh yes, we have there the black shield on the cute, just to be able to make sure that he gets a lot of their into Marky, a lot of pain, and not be locked down at all at any point there in that trade. Nice trade definitely for Cute.
Yes. Kita natin. Draven ang taas talaga ng wound damage ng
Yeah.
Draven.
Yeah.
Pagpasok sa level 1 as long as you're able to pick up those axes. So how many chunks of head?
Yeah, but at the
gets
same
the
time,
opponent.
actually, in response, Marky knows that because that Draven's actually quite predictable in that bot lane.
Yeah.
You have to just lay down your stuns
Yeah.
or your snares onto the path of where he's going to capture his axe, because he's gonna have to choose. Am I gonna keep this chain going, or am I just going to avoid whatever that is? And now here, Suzaku is running there because he's quite low.
Let's see kung anong gagawin pick up dito sa bottom lane.
Oh no, an early black shield onto Cute there, and a gap by Life Howling. This is very, very bad for Cute. Ignite onto Tarya, and in response, an exhaust onto Life Howling.
A lot has been burned in this bottom lane. You take note, available pa yung flash dito ni Marquis plus
Yes.
the heal. Siguro
Yes.
what can be said is that there's a heal advantage now in favor of Cerberus Esports. Let's see kung anong gagawin ni Rufame in retaliation to this camp.
Oo.
Kasi nakita nila na may pressure na ginawa dun sa bottom lane. Cerberus Esports knows na walang nangyari na spam mula dito sa Zac. So there might be that Zac is in the top lane. Nabigay nga talagang si Zac is nasa top lane because of that gank na yun naman kay Nasus
Yep.
kanina. Attempted gank on that Nasus.
Yeah, so Trevor is actually being very careful here. And Life Howling does spot him out.
Yep.
So he has to get out of that sticky situation. But again, in that bot lane, that's gonna be the scary thing.
And
If Tarya has already used the Black Shield or used it too early, did not anticipate a gank from Life Howling. Actually, what they need to do is put down a lot of vision in that river. They do have a single ward there, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough.
And do take note, nakikita mo na, Suzaku doesn't even mind those early attacks na nanggaling kay Rufame.
Yeah.
And with that hit, meron pa siyang lamang sa CS because he's now very capable of shoving this because of the Spirit Fire ability plus 2 Doran rings.
Yep.
2 Doran's ring pick up. So, walang problema sa mana yan. This is gonna be a high pressure top lane now. Favor Cerberus Esports.
Yeah. So Smeb's just going to look to probably help the other lanes. But again, Tarya, you need some vision down on that river. Otherwise, that's going to be very worrying, because we know that it's very crucial actually when she's going to use her Black Shield there, and it could be it could mean life or death for Cute.
A lot of picks as well in the map. Nakikita natin na there's a fair share of the blue and red picks pagpasok dito sa may bandang bottom lane. It's an idea that we would want to ward this one. Plans for the pressure, to put pressure
Yes.
in this bottom lane. Right now, situation for the jungler is that both of the junglers are sitting on the level 5 mark. So there's this threat. Hold that on teleport.
Oh no! Yes, the Black Shield has been used on Tarya. We do have a teleport coming in from behind, and this means trouble because now Suzaku is laying on a lot of damage, and Marky secures the kill on to Cute. And we have as well Suzaku getting a nice juicy kill off of Tarya, with Rufame again just watching from the side. This is like deja vu from game 1.
Cerberus Esports reminding us of other options on how you could make a proactive play
Yes.
early game. Why not go for the teleport? That's the fatal mistake. Same ward, ay same brush na laking kahinaan
Yes.
ng Vindicator Esports. This time hindi basics, this time hindi setup, kundi hindi setup ng naglalakad o nagtatagon champion, kundi ward na hindi natanggal.
Yes.
And that opens up for Suzaku to teleport. And this is, you know, just an eminent threat na for one of the ng VEC. At wala pa kinailangan na i-burn na flash doon si Marky. Good thing Rufame was in range to at least mag-elastic slingshot and at least burn one summoner spell for Marky. So right now, situation here in the bottom lane is Tarya with an exhaust and a flash advantage then in cute side. So maybe they could capitalize on this.
Yeah.
Maybe they could capitalize on this and bounce back from that fumble in the early game. Done here with the teleport by Suzaku. Do take note as well that Meb's teleport is gonna be up, so that's one advantage as well. This is an opportunity to pull up a proactive play. In the
Yes.
side naman ng VEC, let's see if can they do it. And what?
Although this is worrying, they actually do not have any wards there. And now Life Howling has been coming in, but Rufa May has gotten him out, and now these two junglers are duking it out. We have a
Cute.
snare there coming in from Tarya, but no, Cute is in trouble, and with a Black Shield to help him get away.
Teleport!
Marky
Here comes the
has
teleport.
been isolated. We have three
Oh!
people collapsing onto him, but that last bullet just took out Cute for
That's-
Marky.
That's not how you want that to turn out.
Yeah.
Okay? Gusto mo lang meron kayong mapatay na isa doon because of your advantage. At hindi, nakahuling bala pa.
Actually,
Ang probinsyano dito, si Marky, mga kaibigan. Oh, cute!
oh, with the two of them, they could have actually already taken out Marky, but I feel Cute there really wanted the kill. So
Oo.
even though he was low, he went in again, went closer, and that was his downfall.
May adoration stacks ang assist eh. So, hindi kailangan magpersa ng kill.
Yeah.
2-3, ladies and gentlemen. 1K gold lead in favor of Cerberus Esports. The interesting part din is, if one pickup lang yon, one kill pickup, baka pwede pa sila mag-cloud trick dun eh.
Yep, exactly.
After that fight. Kasi they have the DPS coming from the Draven. Let's go!
Oh no, Trevor here is in trouble, but despite all of that, he still manages to bring Rufame down to little blobs, but again, that is not enough. He goes out. Actually, my bad pala. They do have a lot of vision on the side of Vindicator Esports in that river. So props to them for making sure that it's bright and very well lit up. Although again, the ward
This river
on
side
that
is lit.
brush is still there. But at the same time, Suzaku here has been caught out by Rufame and Faker. They are on him and he is going down really fast. Uses a flash to save his own life. Life Howling keeps them far away from Suzaku, and he manages to walk away with barely a sliver of health left.
This LeBlanc is actually ramping up, you know, puts a lot of pressure
Yeah.
na rin dito sa ating mid lane because you can see Trevor is having a hard time. 0-2 na. 0-2 na
That's
itong ating
true.
Trevor because, you know, well it's props then to Rufame on making those setups.
Definitely, but this is going to be really hard for the LeBlanc to carry on her
Yeah,
back if
oo.
Cute does not get his own ball rolling. Here we have Marky with a curtain call. Again, Cute is stuck there. When he uses that ult, he's basically just going to be a sitting duck, and the Black Shield has been used onto him. The damage was not enough, and Cute does manage to stay alive here, though quite worrying he is low on mana.
Mauna talaga si Marky na makabuo na ng core items niya. Meron sa Rated Dirt, Goblin's Hammer, and right now, mga
Oh,
espada
no.
pa lamang, tsaka actually,
It's this brush again.
yeah, the classic, the VEC's Kryptonite Brush.
Please no. Please no.
Cute.
Oh no, and the hook goes on to Tarya, although he does use his Black Shield or Flash to get the safety.
Nice!
But with a follow-up from Marky, puts him down really low, but we have here jumping in to save the day, Rufa May, and a really bad flash there coming in from Shadow does not send him over the wall, and because of that, he goes down, and with a follow-up here from LeBlanc, they have gotten that kill, but at the same time, he goes down to Live Howling, and that is 1-for-1.
Yeah, it's still a 1-for-1, so it cannot be said na naipanalo yon ng maayos ng Vindicator Esports Club. At said na isang plano na na-foil ng
Yeah.
Vindicator Esports Club. Pero, pro tip tong katapat nyo, they won't go down. You know, you won't get an edge without sacrificing something.
Oh no! Just casually pushing in here in the mid lane, and suddenly they've been caught by this Swain, and now they are coming in and trying to keep Suzaku there, but he's still very healthy, and Rufa May is a very small Zac. He's gonna have to fall back with his Swain.
Yes, ang ganda rin ng playstyle dito ni Suzaku. Hindi lang siya pressure play pagdating sa top lane. Pressure play na rin sa ibang lane. Naglagay siya ng season na mid lane. Visiting the fight here in the bottom lane. That is a very nice foil done there by Rufa May. In the
Yeah.
bottom lane talaga. It's almost a tower dive. Pero of course,
Finally,
hindi
hindi
mo
na siya a little too late.
Plus, a crucial flash by Shadow May, you know, dun sa edge of the na yun. But, you'd see how awkward that positioning was.
Yeah.
Or hindi naman siguro awkward, kundi paano lang nahuli din talaga si LeBlanc doon. And you have to respect the damage coming in from Marky. So, a very heavy threat pa rin still comes from this three-headed dog, Cerberus Esports.
Yeah, and at the same time, gamit na yun yung Black Shield ni Tarya.
Yeah.
So that couldn't save the LeBlanc. But at the same time, he was also quite far from his carry. So yun talaga, that is the difficult thing. If the LeBlanc or the Draven cannot burst down their enemy, that's going to be really bad. We have the snare latches onto Marky there. But here on the left side, we have Rupame in trouble. Despite Shadow going down, he's laying a lot of aggression, exhaust onto him, and the ult of Cute brings him really low. Final hit comes in from the Swain, and meanwhile on the side, again, Life Howling punishes that LeBlanc.
Nahuli pa rin si LeBlanc doon sa mid lane. Pero alam mo yun, ang ganda ng play ni Rupame. Very commendable performance coming in from Rupame. Efficiently and effectively dodging all bullets kay Marky. All the more na maraming bullets ang nadadodge ka sa isang Jhin, mas lalong nagpo-focus ang Jhin. At kapag mas lalong nagpo-focus ang Jhin,
mas lalo siyang hindi makahit.
sa kanyang curtain call, medyo hindi niya napapansin kung sino nang palapit sa kanya.
Yeah.
And that's where it opened up, allowing the rest of the members of Vindicator Esports Club to catch on to Marky. Marky is now sitting in a 2-2-2. Cute, being wise, mas safe na siya ngayon. 0-2-4, I'll just play this wise. Siguro hindi na ako masyadong lalapit. Draven naman ako. Basta tamang snowball lang. May assist pa rin naman. But what he would want to watch out is on Faker or on this LeBlanc. Nauhuli pa rin.
Yeah, LeBlanc there being very careless so far, not learning from her mistake. Already gave 2 kills to Life Howling. But I also like to commend the way that, again, Vindicator Esports handled that fight. They know that when a Jhin releases his curtain call, he's at his most vulnerable.
So that's kung paano nahuli si
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc doon. So it's a combo actually done by Trevor. Paired, it's just a howling pairing with the Syndra. The big question there was, or the big point there was, actually yun nga, wag ka talaga magpapashoot sa Impale ni Skarner.
And again, they did pick up that Morgana for a reason, so I don't understand why you would go in without that. Make sure to stick, especially Cute and the LeBlanc there, they really need to be by Tarya. And now we have a fight initiated here in the bot lane with a curtain call not doing so much.
You always make sure to watch out na when you dive as a LeBlanc,
Basta
walang Skarner. Yung Impale lang talaga, yun yung point and click skill ngayon. Do take note, guys, that the point and click skill, counter for mobile champions here, is only the ultimate of the Skarner plus the ultimate of the Nautilus. No? And let's see.
Alright, in the mid lane here we have Vindicator Esports
Combo
bullying Suzaku there. They're just running after him. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, they have conceded this turret to the 4-man push here by Cerberus Esports.
But they should realize that Marky has no ultimate. Though, siguro, wala rin kasi Whirling Death si Draven dito. Plus, even the Let's Bounce ni Rupame. So, they decided to give up the start. Backplay.
Oh no, Suzaku is angry, but he's just gonna run away and flash out there to avoid the LeBlanc. Although LeBlanc as well is quite low on mana, so there's not gonna be a lot of aggression coming from her.
A very, very beautiful skin, ladies and gentlemen. Ang taas ng focus natin dito sa Infernal Nasus na to. Ito yung mascot ng Cerberus Esports
Yeah, exactly.
Nasus na naka-ultimate. Si Suzaku talaga yung mascot ng Cerberus Esports.
Siya yung sa middle na ulo.
And
oh no!
Now it's time. Maybe. Do take note, Suzaku has no Fury of the Suns. So, baka risky yun. 7-5, ladies and gentlemen. And
oh no,
anytime,
a lot of vision there. Black shield onto Tarya to keep them there and make them use up their skills, but no! Rupame was there right smack in front with no follow-up, so I'm not sure.
This is a mid-game kung saan nag-group up yung Cerberus Esports knowing that nobody can shred their tanks.
Yeah.
At ang awkward kung meron man, ang awkward nung shredder na yun, it's actually Cute.
Yeah.
Cute na Draven na ang dali mong masyutan ng depth charge or ng Impale.
Yep.
It's very risky. Even the LeBlanc cannot dive onto a 5-man squad na magkakatikit.
Kaya nga hinarap na ni Tarya, di ba, with the black shield.
So
sige,
what can VEC do? They could maybe split up, delay the minions, but the problem is they have to check. Let's see.
Black shield
Suzaku for
is
the chase.
onto LeBlanc there on the side, onto Suzaku. Will the burst be enough? No, it is not. They do have Ignite onto him, and he finally manages that kill, but at the same time, a fight has been going on the left side, and Tarya goes down. No more black shields for you guys to keep you safe, because now Life Howling can take out. The Swain and Cute has been MIA. They're now going for Trevor there. He does have his blue buff, but will that be enough? Rupa May is just bouncing around and placing them, but they've used the plant. The plant, nature will save the day, and they will jump in. Commandant and from the side of the block as well. Although Cute does manage to take someone out, but still, that is 3-4-2 in favor of Cerberus Esports.
Once again, the decision to engage, yung phase na yun, hindi ka na pwedeng talaga mag-pick up, lalo pa kung ikaw yung APC. Plus, actually, maagang nagamit din yung let's bounce. Come on, man. Yeah, just block it. Just block it for the LeBlanc. So, at the very least, it's still a team fight wonder by Cerberus Esports. Pero, I could see the chink in the armor ng Cerberus Esports. As a unit, ang lakas nila. Because that mitigates, that doesn't allow the LeBlanc to dive you. That doesn't also allow the Draven to shred your tanks because of your point and click skills. Pero, tingnan natin kung ano, yeah, this is the highlight. Woo! Oh, yeah! Party! Dapat may skin din tayo for plants diba? Tapos may sound effects yung plants pag inactivate. This is a very bad decision for Rupa May and Cute, actually, for the pick up. Actually, buti nga, ganun din spread ng plants Kung mas focus yung talsik ng plants sa kanila, baka mas madali pa nakakonect ng skill sa kanila.
Even in the team fight, that was pretty bad because LeBlanc tunnel visioned onto Suzaku. So a lot of his damage, her damage was just used on that single target when the rest of Cerberus was actually grouped up because that was a nice choke point.
Yeah, and
that could have been more useful there than onto Suzaku. But
take note.
Not sure.
Expanding on your point, I mean, that's a lot of offensive stats na sinasayang mo, na ginagamit mo sa defensive stats mismo, na magic resistance mismo, ni Suzaku. Ayan. So, dun sa game natin, nakikita ko in the armor ng Cerberus Esports because we know na yung Cerberus Esports, when they group up, hindi nga basta-basta makakalapit. Sila Blanc, hindi basta-basta makakashred si Cute. So, hence, when they're strong, kapag magkakasama sila, divide and conquer. Divide and pick-ups, ganon. Konting sundot, konting hands, hustle, konting galawan, in the form of maybe LeBlanc, in the form of Rupa May, try to bait in Cerberus Esports to tunnel vision onto someone because when they split up, yun, mas madali kayo makakagawa ng pick-off.
But definitely, don't go for the tanks first.
Yeah, don't go for Suzaku. I'd say, wait out for Marky, maybe try to always at least, hindi ko di mo man ma-expect si Marky. Burst him in a sense na he could drop below half health.
Yeah, make him scared enough to actually fall back. And now again, onto Suzaku there. And the shield, spell shield is on the LeBlanc. And jumping in right in the middle as they were taking the dragon is Rupa May. But man, all that damage coming in from Trevor is too much for him today. He gets taken out and from behind, Swain there trying to be sneaky, failing terribly, and a double kill by Marky. Meanwhile here, Cute manages to take out Suzaku again. Si Suzaku nakaagaw ng attention ng carries ng Vindicator Esports, and now LeBlanc is in trouble. Manages to slip away just a bit, but still Shadow. Oh no, the stun lands on him by Trevor, and that is a kill. Four people down from the side of Vindicator Esports.
This is a clear win for Cerberus Esports. Kanina, kaya ako natatawa. Max
and
range.
Even then, the hook connects onto Cute there.
Just to give an idea kung gano'ng immobile ang ating Draven. Hinabol ng mobility boots.
Gusto pa niya. Si Rupa May bumalik pa sa fight again. And the stun onto Rupa May there. And again, Marky is dominating. Is this Vindicator Esports giving up?
Yeah, diving without passive, man. Diving without passive. That's the biggest question. At kaya ako natatawa kanina was there are 3 members who were collapsing onto Suzaku. And it came to a point. Sobrang kunat ni Suzaku. Nag-ano pa siya, humingi pa siya ng help me icon. Nag-ping pa siya ng help me. Ganun. Anyway, let's see. Let's go back into the team fight. You could see, nice engage there by Rupa May. Pero yung follow-up, medyo awkward. I think may passive pa. Wala nang passive dito. Si Rupa May. So that's one trend na maaga. This is actually na very early. You could see the help me, sabi ni Suzaku dun sa minimap. As 3 members collapse onto him. Pero that pays off because wala nang maibabato dito yung VEC and the remaining 4 members of Cerberus are just for cleanup.
Exactly. They waste so much time and sometimes even their ultimates onto Suzaku, not realizing that maybe they were better off focusing on the other group. At the same time, what was their objective there in the first place with Rufame jumping in? Did they want to steal that dragon, or did they just want to scare them away from the dragon? If it was the latter, then that was very poorly executed. If it was the first,
Yeah.
even more so.
For this game, I can, it's like very risky to really, oh!
Oh,
That's a nice
finally
pick-up.
there. That is exactly what they should do,
Yan,
although a
yan.
little bit
Oo.
of
Pick-ups.
overcommitment there.
Oh, pickups. I was recommending na pick-up si Suzaku kasi nagsosolo. Pero yun, si Marky nagsolo sa mid lane. So, we know LeBlanc,
Yeah.
LeBlanc is very capable of catching alone ranger.
Yeah, and that's
Jhin.
exactly where they should again be focusing on the squishies, not onto Suzaku.
Oh.
Pag siya yung pinocus nyo, it gives him enough time na makarespond
Yung
na yung
teammates din,
rest
yun din
of his
talaga eh.
team.
Oo.
So it does not make sense talaga.
I'd say, kahit nag-split push din si Suzaku, yeah, I'd say, lalo pa may ano din, Cloud Drake
Yeah.
din, Pero, I would not recommend 5v5 head-on team.
Yeah, definitely.
Napaka, ano na yun, it's like a high-risk, low-reward option for Cerberus Esports. Interestingly, yung Drake kanina,
And their
hindi pala nakuha.
composition isn't even made for that.
Yung Cloud Drake pala, hindi pa pala nakuha. Oh!
Yeah.
Let's bounce.
Yes, we have here depth charge onto Swain there, but still, they have now come to find out that there are a lot of Cerberus Esports there just hiding behind the fog of war, and now they are in trouble. Double kill by Marky, and now Rufa May just trying to dodge them, but fails there. Passive is triggered, but you know, at this point, that's pretty much a kill.
Wow.
Marky is now on a killing spree,
In
and
style.
now, yeah, they finally will be able to get this stun onto LeBlanc there, despite the shield. He is not going to be able to
Nakita mo
escape.
paano pinatay ni Marky si Rupa May doon? Oh, wait, may duel pa tayo dito.
Yeah,
Sa
and Zarya is in trouble. This was probably going to be an ace.
Yeah, make it double kill, ladies and gentlemen. An ace, ladies and gentlemen. And you could see kung gaano ka stylistic pinatay ni Marky si Rupa May doon. Yung ginawa ni Shadow, tinira niya tig-iisa yung mga blobs. Tapos parang si Marky, pinapunan niya lang ng bouncing blade. Tapos kumikot na siya.
Yeah.
Sure kill.
Parang
action
patay na
star.
yan.
Alam mo yung sa scene sa
Yung
cinema?
pinasabog,
Yung
tapos walk
ahagis ka
away.
ng granada sa isang warehouse, tapos sasabog yung warehouse. You know, this game is now on tempo. In
Yeah.
favor of Cerberus Esports,
Definitely.
ladies and gentlemen. That is an 11k gold lead.
Again, I'm really
what
questioning
we
here.
just-
It seems that Vindicator Esports is not quite sure how their composition is supposed to work. We know that a Draven really shines when you split apart the enemy team.
Yep.
And then you kill one after another. That's how he gets his ball rolling. At the same time here, LeBlanc definitely should be picking off not Suzaku.
Not
Come
a
on,
Nasus.
guys.
Not really Nasus.
Yeah, but again, they keep doing these things that makes you question exactly what are they trying to achieve.
And you could see how Shadow is very, very fast. Look at that Nautilus mobility boost.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's very fast, man. Amo, akala mo naka-ghost lagi, oh. And this is let's see something is being for Cerberus here.
Oh, very awkward jump there by Rufame. Does not manage to hit anyone. And now, from a nice and safe distance, Cute does manage to get in a lot of juicy damage. But we have those kills just coming in from Marky. And at this point, he's going to be very painful. And at the same time, Trevor is a really big threat as well. This Swain is doing his best to just walk away. But Marky, with his range, could probably go for that kill, but decides against it. They are knocking down the inhibitor here in the mid lane.
Do take note, this is Marky. Marky's Jhin ramping up in the late game 13-3-6.
Yeah.
This is the game for them. It's very likely. It is a Nexus start going down to launching to the second Nexus, pero meron pang lens bounce.
Yeah,
Or
they
rather,
still have a
lasting.
fight here. They're struggling stun onto the Swain there, and he's gonna go down, follow his teammates to the grave. 2 people down, 2 turrets down, and finally, eventually, Zarya
Yeah, I
and
mean,
Trevor follows them to the grave, but at the same time, the Nexus will go down as well.
It's Suzaku. Suzaku, the mascot, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Nasus, you know. Infernal Nasus, triple-headed dog, ladies and gentlemen. Cerberus Esports, still at it at the Pro Gaming Series.
So yes, congratulations, Cerberus Esports, of all the best of threes. They have actually managed to pull
A
the
sweep.
2-0
Yeah, the 2-0
over
sweep.
Vindicator Esports, and because of this, you guys will be seeing them once again in the Pro Gaming Series 2017 next year.
We will be seeing more of that bait from Marky.
Yeah.
Diba?
And still, alam mo yun, hindi pa rin pumuprol yung barrel dito ni Marky sa Jin natin. Looking to the game, what is that? 14-4-7
Yes.
KDA on this Jin. You know, it's 13k gold, all bounty coming in from those executes mula doon sa curtain call. It's a reason, well, cute. This is a comfort pick for cute, pero maybe in this 2017 season, I'd say, baka you would want to change your comfort pick, you know, something that fits into the meta because clearly Draven, this is not yet the league for Draven. This is not yet the meta for Draven. Look at the damage dealt. Ang layo ng damage dealt talaga dito. Compared kay Marky, even kay Syndra, but I'd say it's actually Marky's turn talaga to really dish out damage to the rest of the members ng Vindicator's Esports
But
Club.
still, you know, despite the loss here, Vindicator Esports Club is still the champion of the LoL Collegiate League.
Oh, yes, of course.
And even with all that, they're still the strongest in their league. And definitely congratulations to them as well for putting up one hell of a fight.
Yes.
And this is not something to be ashamed of. In fact, it's something to be proud of.
They are LICC representatives.
Yeah.
Of that. So we'll be seeing more of them as well in the LoL Collegiate League.
Yeah.
You know, we still have this semi-pro going ulit after matapos nito, which is a quick break maybe for December. Pero we're still at it. Esports never stops.
Yeah, but still, our 5th ranked team from the Pro Gaming Series will still be blazing it on the Summoner's Rift next year. And so congratulations to them again. Cerberus Esports is our victory for this matchup here at the Pro Gaming Series 2017 Promotions and Relegations. And it has been a wonderful evening and a wonderful time casting for you guys. We are your shoutcasters. My name is Aika and with me here is Shinbu. And guys, I hope you tune in for the next set of esports coming your way definitely in the next year.
Have a blessed weekend, Summoners, viewers, and audiences. Let's enjoy the game. See you guys on the Summoners Reef.
Zarya, we do have a teleport coming in from behind, and this means trouble because now Suzaku is laying on a lot of damage, and Marky secures the kill. But no On is in trouble, and with a black shield to help him get away.
Teleport.
Marky
Here comes the
has
teleport.
been isolated. We have 3 people collapsing onto him, but that last bullet just took out. Puts him down really low, but we have here jumping in to save the day. Rupa May, and a really bad flash there coming in from Shadow does not send him over the wall, and because of that he goes down. And with a follow-up here from Bile Blanc, they have got that kill, but at the same time he goes down to live howling, and that is 1-4-1.
Yeah, it's still a 1-4-1.
Oh no, Disgusting pushing in here in the mid lane, and suddenly they've been caught by this Swain, and now they are coming in and trying to keep Suzaku there, but he's still very, very healthy there. But here on the left side, we have Ukame in trouble. Despite Shadow going down, he's laying a lot of aggression, exhaust onto him, and the ult of Cute brings him really low. Final hit comes in from the Swain, and meanwhile on the side, again, live howling punishes that LeBlanc.
Nahuli pa rin si LeBlanc doon sa play. Pero alam mo yun, ang ganda ng play ni Rupa May. Very good at ball performance. Let's see. Suzaku for the chase.
LeBlanc there on the side, onto Suzaku. Will the burst be enough? No, it is not. He does have Ignite onto him, and he finally manages that kill. But at the same time, a fight has been going on the left side, and Zarya goes down. No more blast heals for you guys to keep you safe, because now Live Howling can take out the Swain, and Cute has been MIA. They're now going for Trevor there. He does have his blue buff, but will that be enough? Rupa May is just bouncing around and blasting them, but they've used the blast. The blast, nature will save the day, and they will jump in. Bomb and Doss, and from the side of the block as well. Although Cute does manage to take someone out, but still, that is 3-4-2 in favor of Cerberus. Yeah, make him scared enough to actually fall back. And now again, onto Suzaku there. The spell shield is on the dump, and jumping in right in the middle as they were taking the dragon in. Rupa May, but man, all that damage coming in from Trevor is too much for him to take. He gets taken out, and from behind, Wait, they're trying to be sneaky, failing terribly, and a double kill by Marky. Meanwhile, here, Cute manages to take out Suzaku again. Si Suzaku nakaagaw ng attention ng carry ng Vindicator Esports, and now LeBlanc is in trouble. Yeah, here, depth charge on to Wayne there, but still, they have now come to find out that there are a lot of Cerberus Esports there just hiding behind the fog of war, and now they are in trouble. Double kill by Marky, and now Rufa May just trying to dodge them, but fails there. Passive distance as well. This one. Marky is now on a killing spree, and
It's
now
tight.
he will be able to get things done onto the long there, despite the shield. He's
Ito
not
mo,
going to be able to.
ito mo paano pinatay dito. Easy to kami ko. Okay, everywhere ka na dito.
Yeah, and Zarya is in trouble. This is probably going to be. Yep.
Double
Oh, very awkward jump there by Rukame. Does not manage to hit anyone. And now, from a nice and safe distance, Cute does manage to get in a lot of decent damage. But we have those kills just coming in from Marky. And at this point, he's going to be very painful. And at the same time, Trevor is a really big threat as well. This Swain is doing his best to just walk away. But Marky, with his range, they are not could probably be better here in the mid lane.
Do take note, this is Marky. Marky's Gene ramping up in the late game 13-3-6.
Yeah.
This is the game for them. It's very likely. It is the Nexus start going down to lang. So the second Nexus, pero meron pang next foul.
Yeah,
Or
they
rather,
still have a fight here. They're struggling stun onto the Swain there, and he's gonna go down, follow his teammates to the grave. 2 people down, 2 turrets down, and finally, eventually, Zarya and Trevor follows them to the grave, but at the same time, the Nexus will go down as well.
Suzaku, the mascot, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Nasus, you know.